I don't know if it was the last words I said, but we were standing in front of the wisteria and they were just about to come into bloom. And as you see today, I wouldn't say they're in full bloom, they're probably slightly going over now, but it's a really magnificent display. So we've been really enjoying that, and of course the fragrance here is absolutely beautiful. So let's have a little tour around the garden. We've got a few things that you might be interested in, so let's go and have a look. This is the hot border. It's not really, it's a summer border, so it's early days yet. So there are some cannas and some dahlias. Unfortunately we had a late frost and some of them have got slightly frosted, but they'll survive, they'll come back. I don't know if any of you will get to see it in the flesh, as it were, in person, but we'll certainly post you some more videos and some more pictures of this as it comes into full bloom during the summer. That view there, beautiful combination of the purple sensation in front of the glaucous grey of the Canarias. So this border, as you can see, is really coming into its own now. I think we're going to have to take some of the Alliums out this year. They seem to have multiplied profusely, so there's rather too many of them. But it looks really, really wonderful. And the roses now are starting to come into bud, and there are some in bloom. We'll show you those in a moment. So I've got quite a few new plants. I've got some carnations. We've got a bit of a problem with a tree. One of our trees, I'm afraid, has got attacked by caterpillars. I think it's going to come back, but I'm watching it with slight anxiety at the moment. These are lovely. These are foxtail lilies. I planted those last year and they've come back. They even like the clay soil here, so that's obviously really good. I want to show you this tree. So this tree here, it's very, very lovely. It's in full bloom now. Such a lovely shaped tree too. Cercis. It has these lovely pink flowers. It's in the pea family. So let's see if we can hear the bees, because if we come up closer to it, you'll be able to hear the bees. It's absolutely full of bees at the moment. A couple of years ago we took some cuttings of some lilies that were in the front pond, the main pond as you come up. The problem with those is that the lily pads grow over the top of the flowers, so you can't often see how many flowers are there. So I thought I would bring some into the back pond. Unfortunately, the problem with the black pond is there's not much sunlight. So I've planted a couple of clumps, and if we can look into the pond there, we can see one of the clumps, and we can see at least 2 buds coming up, and there's another couple of clumps there. So I'm going to keep an eye on those and see if they work in this pond. They may or may not, we'll see. But they did flower last year, which was really good, but let's have a look this year. So these are the rose borders, again tantalising. They're all shooting up, the buds are coming. It's not in flower yet, but looks like it's going to be very good this year. I knew Banty loved roses, so he used to come out and sit, and he always used to really, really love it. So this is the rose arch. This is in about its 3rd year now. I'm hoping that the roses are going to eventually cover the arch, but they're not quite there yet. It will take a wee while, but they're just coming into flower now. So this beautiful pink roses. That's about all for the moment. See you soon.